been a few days since you went to the haunted villa. 𝐭𝐻 feels embarrassed for his action even though he thought you were asleep. You wanted him to talk about it, but he doesn't meet your gaze. He doesn't talk unless it is important. Now you were on a call with 𝐿𝐤𝐚𝐽. No, Uni, I can't come. This was the 10th time you were denying. You are coming to the party, I don't know anything. I will send the car at 8 o'clock and yeah, 𝐭𝐻 also must come with you, she said and declined the call. You knew she just wants to show off her luxury life. That's why she was insisting you to come. I will not go as if she can force me, you mumbled, throwing away the phone. Time skip. Your mom called and insisted you to come as she didn't want 𝐿𝐤𝐚𝐽 to feel bad. You argued with her for 30 minutes but in vain. Now you wore a beautiful grey colored dress which your mom bought for you. You did your makeup and called him several times but his phone was off. You sent him a message. It was 7:50 p.m. You didn't want to go with 𝐿𝐤𝐚's driver so you booked a cab. I don't care if anyone will mock me, at least I won't fake anything. But what if they say something insulting about 𝐭𝐻? No way, I won't let them insult my 𝐭𝐻. And he's not going with me anyways, so I'll be the main topic for them. You were drowned in your thoughts when the sound of your notification snapped you out of your thoughts. 𝐭𝐻 is here, you mumbled and walked out. Time skip. As you expected, the party was boring. You were sitting alone in a corner as your mom also didn't come due to sudden fever of your brother. Now you were looking around when your eyes landed on a familiar figure. 𝐭𝐻, you mumbled and a smile spread across your face. You stood and were about to go towards him when 𝐿𝐤𝐚's sister-in-law stopped you. When is that guy in waiter's attire 𝐭𝐻, your husband? She asked, pointing at him. Yes, you said with a nod. Actually, 𝐿𝐤𝐚, you ignored her and made your way towards him. 𝐭𝐻, he turned around hearing a familiar voice. Even in waiter's attire, he was looking charming as hell. He smiled widely, which you responded to, but the whispers around you diverted your attention. That is 𝐿𝐤𝐚's poor husband. He's our servant. 𝐿𝐤𝐚 must be so embarrassed. You clenched your jaw hearing 𝐿𝐤𝐚's voice. 𝐭𝐻 looked around. Everyone was staring at you both and whispering. Your blood boiled, seeing sympathetic, pitiful and mocking gazes on yourself. 𝐭𝐻, go out and wait for me, he said in a serious tone. 𝐭𝐻 nodded, feeling the tension in the air and walked out. You went towards 𝐿𝐤𝐚 and held her arm. You dragged her to the corner. What the hell are you doing, 𝐿𝐤𝐚? She muttered, feeling everyone's gaze. You glared at her. She raised her brows. Don't give me that look. It's your husband's fault that he's useless. You slapped, cut off her words. I can hear anything about myself but not about my husband. Next time remember this slap before saying a word about him, you said through gritted teeth, trying hard not to lose your patience. You wanted to cut off the tongue of each and every person present there. You walked out, blinking away your tears. Time skip. On the way home, you were staring out of the windscreen blankly while the silent tears were flowing down your face. 𝐭𝐻 was ashamed for embarrassing you in front of your family. Both of you reached home with heavy hearts. You entered first while 𝐭𝐻 was parking the car. As he entered, his eyes landed on you, who was throwing the newly bought showcases and flower vases on the floor. 𝐿𝐤𝐚, he said in a low tone, while you were madly breaking everything that came in your way. 𝐿𝐤𝐚, stop, he said and tried to hold your hand but you jerked it. Don't touch me, stay away from me. Why did you have to be a waiter in her party? Why? You yelled while sobbing and grabbed his collar. 𝐭𝐻 stared at you with disbelief. Just because of you, she got the chance to insult and make fun. You shouldn't have married me. I can't tell you how I feel right now. You pushed him, crying and yelling. 𝐭𝐻 felt something breaking inside him. A lone tear escaped his eye, which caught your eyes. He quickly wiped his tear, shaking his head and made his way out. 𝐭𝐻, you whispered as soon as you realized and quickly ran behind him, but his car passed in front of you. He cried. I made him cry. You were continuously blabbering and sat on the floor. After some time you stood. I didn't mean to hurt him. He will return soon. I will apologize. I know he'll forgive tear falling down your face. 3 days later, you were lying on the bed when your phone rang for the 100th time. You let out a sigh and attended the call. ''Wine, you were silent. ''Wine, are you there?" She spoke again. ''If I attended the call, I must be there." You screamed your lungs out, making 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐽 move away the phone from her ear. ''Listen, Wine, don't disline the call before hearing me out. I'm sorry for that day. Someone from my in-laws recognized him. I was so embarrassed." You interrupt her. "Why were you embarrassed? He wasn't stealing something," you said furiously. "Okay, fine, you are right. Now forgive me. You even slapped me, and my husband is also not talking to me. Call him and tell him you forgave me." She said. You clenched your jaw. "That's great. I wish your husband divorced you and the fake story. Someone from your in-laws recognized him. Tell it to someone else who doesn't know your nature." You said and dislined the call. "I don't know why her husband is still tolerating her. She's very ungrateful. She doesn't value her husband." You thought while the tears began falling down your face. It's been 3 days, but he hasn't returned. said, running his fingers in his hair and winked at you. You elbowed him. What? Joe asked confusingly. I interrupt their special moment. Maybe he is talking about that. Yunmu said with an innocent expression while he lowered your head. Mr. Jung cleared his throat and opened his mouth to speak, but Taeyong interrupted him. Oh, old man, I have something for you, he said and fished something from his pocket. This is the amount that you have to pay at my reception, he said, handing him the check. I didn't ask for it, Mr. Jung said, rolling his eyes. I know, but I don't want to take your favor. I did that just to irritate you, he said and placed it in front of him. Mr. Jung glared at him and threw a cushion at him. Now kids will teach their parents what to do and what not. I am your father, you are not my father, Mr. Jung said, making weird expression while Gio smiled through teary eyes. Oh Dad, don't worry. We'll just be your little life consultants, showing you the latest trends in parenting. After all, even superhero needs sidekicks sometimes, Taeyong said with even worse expression, making them burst into laughter. Well, if everything is fine, then Mom, why do you have to give me punishment? Yunmu said, grabbing everyone's attention. Mom has given you punishment, Taeyong asked with raised brows. Yunmu vigorously nodded and came towards him. She said I would do the dishes this whole week, he said, making innocent face. Mom, you asked him to do the dishes? Yunmu smiled, thinking Taeyong would help him. She nodded. No way, Mom, he will wipe each corner of this house with toothbrush, he said and grabbed Yunmu by neck. Taeyong is right, Mom, Junho said. I also agree with Taeyong. Yunmu, your punishment starts now. Go, Mr. Jung said. Yunmu stood with shocked expressions. Everyone is a crackhead here, even the oldies also, he mumbled with a pout and walked away. Junho cleared his throat. Well, as everyone has cleared everything, I would also apologize to Wayne. I know. You interrupt him. You don't have to apologize. In fact, I should thank you. If you didn't run away, then how could I get a wonderful partner? You said, staring at Taeyong fondly. All of them smiled, and like this the whole night went. Taeyong and Mr. Jung didn't let any chance to tease each other. While you liked Emma, she was very kind. You and Taeyong shifted to a new house. You wanted to stay in that old house, but he denied it. Time skip. You were 8 months pregnant. All these months, Taeyong was by your side, with a mixture of excitement and slight panic. As the time passed, he found himself making midnight grocery runs for pickles and ice creams. He would lovingly talk to the baby bump, often making you laugh by hilarious conversation with the unborn baby. Now you were sitting on the bed watching cat videos when Taeyong entered. What's my little wifey doing? He asked. Nothing, just watching some cat videos, you said, sniffling. He noticed your teary eyes. Why are you crying? He worriedly asked, cupping your face. Look at this poor cat stuck in the box, you said, pointing at the screen. He chuckled. My love, that cat is just playing in the box, he said softly. No, you don't understand. It's like a metaphor for life, you know. We are all trapped in our own boxes, just trying to find happiness, you said, wiping your tears. Right, so the cat's existential crisis is getting to you, he said, trying not to laugh. You vigorously nodded. Yes, and then look at this kitten, trying to jump and fall. It's so small and fragile, just like life's dream, you said while sniffling. Oh, come here, you're seeing some deep stuff in those videos, aren't you? He said and hugged you. It's just, these cats are so innocent and the world can be so harsh, and you couldn't complete due to the sobs. You're absolutely right. Life's challenges are like those laser pointers, always leading us on wild chase, he said, trying to keep a straight face. He suddenly smiled. Yes, and we are all just chasing after happiness, hoping to catch it one day, you said. He laughed. You're amazing, you know that, finding profound meaning in cat videos, he said. It's the hormones, I swear. They're making me all emotional and philosophical, you said, laughing through tears. Well, remember, no matter how tangled life gets, I'll be right here to untangle it with you, he said, kissing kissing your temple. Thank you for understanding my mood swings. Even when they involve cats, you said snuggling into his chest. Always my love. Now how about we watch some dog videos? Who knows what life lesson they'll teach us. As he said, both of you burst into laughter. Time skip. Tolerating the mood swings and cravings, a month passed and finally today it was your labor. You gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. Now you were holding your baby while King was beside you. My goodness, he is perfect, you said with tears of joy. Hey little one, we have been waiting for you, King whispered to the baby. He's got your eyes, you said staring at the baby. And he's got your button nose. He's the best of both of us. He said with a chuckle. I couldn't have done this without you by my side. And can you believe he's finally here? You said, glancing at him. It's surreal, isn't it? Holding our little miracle in my arms. I'm damn happy. Ham said, kissing your forehead with devotion. You softly choked her. You said, damn happy. You said. He grinned widely. I did, didn't I? But it's the only way I can describe this feeling. I have never been happier in my life. He said, you were about to speak but the door opened and Yongu barged in. Where is the baby? He yelled, almost running towards you. Mr. 𝐁𝐫𝐴, 𝐷𝐞, and Jinho also entered. Congratulations, young man, Mr. Jung said, hugging him. Thank you, old man, he said with a smile. Jinho also congratulated him. Emma and Jiwoo were with you. God, I can't believe he's an exact replica of me. Yongu said,